It is here Vash realizes
You wanna watch cave diving videos? I found a bunch of accounts. So obviously, wait, where the f did he go? The OG guy, he only got 2 new videos, right? But then I found this guy.
Start pumping them out, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? And then I found this one.
This has 390 views, bro.
Bro, trust me, they're gonna be good. So let's start with the OG, obviously, because I haven't seen these ones. All right, we ready?
As Ben and Peter crawled through the cave, he came across a burrow, which he decided to rest. Unfortunately for him, his friend sensed
That's
that
just not funny.
Wrong.
Something's wrong! Get out of here! Dude, stop lying, bro. May God open up this cave and turn me into fried chicken if I'm wrong, dude.
Can't hide the African accent, bro.
I can't tell what he's saying.
Stopping inches before his body.
Oh,
Dude, nothing's gonna fucking happen to me.
Unfortunately for him, that wasn't true.
I fucking told you, dumbass!
what the fuck? How? Is that piss?
He's getting fried.
Went to the bathroom
Unfortunately for
before
him,
this.
he was
No, he's
fried
getting
into
fried.
a fucking piece of chicken.
Yeah, what?
Holy shit, I gotta get out of here.
Unfortunately for him, a boulder blocked his path.
Get out of the fucking way! I need to leave! Stay back! Don't get any closer!
Fortunately for him, the commotion attracted another boulder, which came hurling at him at the speed of light.
Oh my god!
They both learned a very important, valuable lesson this day, but unfortunately, they were pronounced dead. Only 5 minutes before Ice Screws arrived.
Alright.
You wrong?
Do we think there's gonna be a boulder in this one?
Okay,
Yes.
the boulder's gonna come from the top down, bro. I can already tell.
No, it's gonna come
I
from the
feel like,
bottom.
yeah, I'm guessing from the
The
bottom, bro. It's
geyser's
gonna come
lift the
to
boulder up, bro.
Under the
I can already tell. I can tell where this is going.
under the keeping geyser cave for days, trapped. As he approached the ledge, he spoke with hubris, saying,
I'm not gonna fall for that.
he shot
Wait,
out
he's on the
by
surface.
Geyser.
No, boulder's gonna come
Fortunately
flying out
for
and hit him.
him, an evil vulture picked him up
Put me down, you bastard!
and dropped him.
Oh my god!
I'm alive.
To his displeasure, the vulture followed him and began picking at his hand. He taunted the bird,
Idiot.
triggered a boulder,
Oh!
was impaled. And unfortunately, humans cannot survive this. He was pronounced dead for a minute before rescuers arrived.
I guess why humans can't survive, bro.
Unfortunately, humans don't like that, so he was pronounced dead. Alright, this is another account that I saw, and I think they might be good. We will see.
John Dinkus was crawling into Landmine Snake Cave, and he arrived to the infamous sign, telling him to not go further. But ignoring it, he dove deeper. To his horror, he got stuck in the narrow passage next to a landmine, and he yelled. The yell attracted some snakes nearby.
The fuck?
Snakes did the unthinkable. They tickled his toes, torturing him into an endless laughter.
Yo, stop taking me though. Don't do it.
John Dingus was
This
sweating
guy.
no choice but to activate the nearby lamp.
The video creator.
The explosion killed him instantly, and he was reduced to bones. He died only 69 seconds before rescuers arrived. Cornelius Glunkus was diving into a
Glunkus.
one-way cave. He had made it past
Oh,
the
that's happened recently.
stalactite, but that's when Cornelius Glunkus made a shocking discovery. He had gotten stuck.
Time change? Wait.
Yeah, wait.
He had made
The
it
time-
past
Nah, the
but
new
that's
year.
when Cornelius
gonna be like-
Glunkus
this is my
made
guess,
a
it'll be
shocking
like
discovery.
Fireworks were
He had
going
gotten
off
stuck,
after New Year.
so he yelled.
Ah!
Unfortunately, rescuers arrived on
Oh!
time to rescue
Unfortunate.
Cornelius Glunkus. but fortunately, while dragging him
I swear to God,
out,
if they dropped him.
Still
Oh my
stabbed
God!
him in the back of the head. To the rescuer's horror, he had killed Cornelius Glungus. This tragedy made the rescuer scream. To his utter disbelief, the scream attracted a nearby armadillo, which rolled it down and crushed him, breaking both his legs. The time had passed until they both got reduced to
They made him into a
bones.
squid, bro. You saw that?
Only half a minute before rescuers arrived. Binkus Fatas Johnson was crawling into
Ben approached the
McDonald's
fridge.
Balls cave. He squeezed through the narrow shaft. He started eating.
Yo, no, it's gonna get McDonald's, yo. Yo, chill with
He
it.
ate until he was increased into a shape. A circular shape.
a shape.
When he was
Circular
ready
shape.
to leave, he couldn't because of his girth. This made Binkus Fatas Johnson scream for help.
Help! I'm kinda fat, though.
Unfortunately, rescuers arrived on time, but thanks to a miracle from God, he died from a heart attack.
Hey, yo, my heart, though.
The noise attracted a nearby mosquito.
My heart, though.
It was a talking mosquito. He told him,
Hey, yo, let me help you suck
What is
dry.
happening?
You will be able to escape.
Poor
Binkus
Fatas.
Fatas accepted his offer. After being sucked dry, he was thin enough to escape the McDonald's Balls
Wait, he
cave.
escaped.
But while crawling, thank God
not right.
he didn't notice the landmine. Only half a second. Jazz
Me neither.
Dingaling was crawling into Scooby-Doo Nuke Cave.
Scooby-Doo
When he
Nuke
made
Cave.
it into the big room, he was astonished to find a comedically large nuke. And then, out of nowhere, he sneezed. The sneeze made a stalactite fall in his head. Unfortunately, Hugh was wearing a helmet,
Ooh,
which saved him.
I see it.
But that event was so goofy,
Thank God for that
it
circle.
made a vine boom. The vine boom attracted an armadillo, which pressed the red button.
What is happening?
The explosion killed Hugh instantly. Humongous Schlong
Why is there a
was
landmine in the cave?
spelunking into Raccoon
So it's like the
Goon
Raccoon Goon.
Cave. When he slid into the Goon Raccoon's lair, the King Raccoon got startled by his entry, and then, out of nowhere, the raccoon gooned on him. Hugh had a quick enough reaction to turn around, getting the splurge on his back. The sound of the gooning made a stalactite fall right above the Goon Raccoon,
No.
killing him
Not the
instantly,
Goon Raccoon.
which unfortunately made Hugh escape alive. But
That's
luckily,
unfortunate.
while crawling out, a landmine got stuck on the splurge on his back.
No, Emma, no.
Hugh
No, Hugh!
came home.
It's that. I love you. I hope
My
you never
God.
die.
His family
It's
hugged him, hilariously detonating the landmine, reducing the whole family to bones. Molester and gay bitch were trying to cross the bone zone pit. And when these idiots realized that the bridge was broken, they tried to make a bridge out of themselves.
Oh, that's a
But
good idea.
then, out of nowhere, gay
I would've done
bitch sneezed, making them both fall down. To their horror and our laughter, the Bone Zone had a different meaning than they thought. So when the rescuers arrived on time, he fortunately mistaked them for freaky toys.
Finally, some relief. Yeah.
What is happening?
Oh yeah, so good.
Next one. Yeah.
Next one is crazy.
The
Why did he see
rescuer
them for a second?
boned them
Where does it-
both
Find
until
this
they
kid.
got reduced to bones.
No, I don't mean that.
Huge ass gay boners diving group were diving into the cave of agonizing torment and unspeakable horror when they came upon 4 tunnels.
This is
So
more
being
going
the
on.
fuck ass group they are, they decided to split into 4 teams. The first team went into Boo Tunnel because it was Halloween, but it was actually Boom Tunnel.
No!
Second team went into Slide to Your Death Tunnel and proceeded to slide to their death. What did they expect, fucking idiots? The third team went into Normal Tunnel, and it was all kind of normal until...
Yo, John Dingus.
What?
John Dingus.
What do you want, bitch? I hate you. I always fucking hated you.
What is
Shit.
happening?
Landmine.
Lore.
The final victims went into Raccoon Tunnel, short for Goon Raccoon, when they landed on a balancing beam.
When I realized the only thing holding them up was a raccoon along with birds. And then the birds miraculously talked. We don't want anyone to survive because we love seeing people suffer and die. Burn in hell, you... Unfortunately, the weight of the bird wasn't enough to make them fall to their death.
I'm so like focused.
And then, out of nowhere, the raccoon goons on them
I'm a raccoon. I'm gonna come.
just enough to make them fall. Only
What
2
is this guy's
seconds
obsession with raccoons
before
coming, bro?
rescuers arrived.
You want to check out the one with 900 views? I have not seen this one.
This is cursed, bro. Yeah, go on, bro.
The locals warned him about the cave, unstable rock, sudden floods, the fact that 3 other groups had disappeared there over the last 50 years.
But this might be real.
But he wasn't worried. He had been in caves
Nah.
before. He made it for hours till he reaches narrow passage. Suddenly, the sound of water rumbling on stone. The water rushed down the narrow
This happened to
tunnel,
me as well.
Wait, this
leaving
might be
Caleb
real.
gasping for air. Without panicking, Caleb waited for the rescue team. He had
this is
been
real, you
in
can
this
suck
types
it.
of caves before, so he was really good at holding his breath. The rescue team arrived 3 days later, using a suction machine to remove
Okay,
the
I don't know
water.
if it's real anymore.
The lag-tight pit sank.
What is
She
this,
came
bro?
across a jarring pit of
What is
spikes.
this?
Veronica pondered how she could get across. But unfortunately for her, an earthquake had struck, triggering a large boulder.
Yeah?
Sadly for her, the boulder had launched her into the pit, where she was unfortunately impaled. Thankfully for her, she survived and was able to call for help.
How'd she survive?
As she screamed, however,
The boulder's gonna
the
fall back
vibration
down.
from her yell triggered another boulder
Nope.
that unfortunately
Right, right,
fell
right.
onto her, which reduced her to a paste. Veronica learned a valuable
Yo,
lesson.
2 boulders all landed on her. She
Unfortunately
became,
for
she
her,
became a pile of nuts,
She
bro.
was declared dead just 5 minutes
What do we think was gonna happen here?
8 boulders simultaneously, light speed crushing the guy right in the
April
middle.
Hollow. He discovered the famous chasm that only a few had dared to enter before him. Trevor decided
The voice
to
is actually
enter
kinda
the
nailed, though, I can't
topmost
lie.
tunnel. And as he snaked his body all the way up, a rumble could
Here
be
comes
heard
the boulder.
above him.
I can feel
Panicked
it.
in fear,
Come on, give me the balls,
Trevor
baby.
turned his
What?
body around. And luckily for him, he was able to make it back to the main chamber. Unfortunately for him, though, his panicked movement
Oh my god.
triggered 8
Oh my god.
The boulders were eviscerated on impact,
Does that even mean?
revealing he was reduced to an octagon.
What the fuck?
Fortunately for Trevor, he died immediately and did not suffer.
No, it makes sense.
Unfortunately, though, he was
I guess that
declared
does kind of
dead.
make sense. I mean, yeah, you would be in Octagon, wouldn't you?
Once he got through, it was too late, and he quickly descended down into the cave. He struggled, and after a few hours managed to flip upright. His disturbance allowed 3 small rocks to
Smart.
fall onto him, giving him a severe concussion. To quench his hunger, he nibbled on the rocks until they were gone. Henry Cavill soon passed out, and a mysterious archer viciously shot an arrow down into the cave, resulting in Henry's death.
That's it.
Okay, that's it.
GG, I guess.
Okay.
He just got shot.
Now what? That's it. Okay.
There's one more. This one has 7.5k.
The man slides down the crevice into the third pistol-shaped cave. It is here Vash realizes the boulders are he attempts
He's
to
made
drill
out
a cave.
of iron blocks, bro.
So Vash moves his body into the next crevice, hoping his new position will help with the drilling. His arms are locked in.
What the fuck? He can mine?
It's a drill, bro. Wait, where did those come
What is it? I can't hear anything.
Into a shape. Miraculously, 5 weeks later, he survives. The man slides
He
down.
survived.
That's not fun. He survived.
I beat my wife when I drink, Jack.
Met a girl down in South Carolina. She had bleached blonde hair and a hairy vagina.